So I made my first video in this series called Things to Think About back in August 2024. I was a bit hesitant because it was all about the two astronauts stuck in space. And I thought, well, they must be back soon, and then this video will look rather dead. Little did I know. In November, new photographs were released of the astronauts who at that time had spent 150 days on the ISS, in which Suni's appearance had caused concerns over her health. Speaking about the photographs, pulmonologist Dr. Vinay Gupta told the Daily Mail, "What you are seeing there in that picture is somebody that I think is experiencing the natural stresses of living at a very high altitude, even in a pressurised cabin for extended periods." Her cheeks appeared a bit sunken, and usually it happens when you've had that sort of total body weight loss. I think what I can discern by her face and her cheeks being sunken is that she has probably been experiencing a significant calorie deficit for some while. Based on what I'm at least seeing in the photograph, I don't think she is quite at a place where I say her life is in danger. But I don't think you can look at that photo and say she has a healthy body weight. So all I said in my previous video, Things to Think About #1, Astronauts Stuck in Space, still applies, though now even more in a sharper contrast. Of course, back in August the idea was for Boeing Starliner to rescue them. By November it had changed to SpaceX and February 2025. Here we are now in January 2025 and no change. To my surprise, these types of articles have now started appearing. They are now expected to return home in early April alongside the rest of Crew 9, which is the 9th crew rotation of the ongoing Expedition 72. It just gets being put back. A question arises about emergencies. Surely there should be backup plans to bring astronauts home immediately should staying on board the ISS become life-threatening. Does this mean that should anything happen up there, like a small asteroid piercing the skin and gas escaping, they are just left there to die? There seems like in this very fragile environment that there is no escape plan, and trapped somewhere for months with no immediate escape in a hostile environment could do all sorts of things to your mental state and well-being. It doesn't really seem to all add up to me, and this should give you something to think about too.